Oh, giant, giant, giant. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh God. Oh God. Holy crap. The back of my boat is sinking right now. Dude, this is a nightmare. What is up, my dogs? Lawson here. Let's see if we can catch a giant today, shall we? Alright, we got like a dozen right now. Let's get a mullet on. Alrighty, this, my friends, is the bait of choice, a silver mullet. I would like him to be a little smaller, but since we're going for bigs, he'll be aight. Got a good looking wall in front of us here. Let's see if we can put the mullet up there from downtown. All right, we're gonna go for a hook in the butt. All right, we're gonna hook him right above his anal fin here. I find that if you're trying to get a fish to swim away from you, hooking him in the butt instead of the nose does that pretty well. All we want is for this mullet to swim right up against that seawall. Oh, giant, giant, giant. There it is. At least it looked like an enormous wake we're on. I don't know if that was, it's gotta be a jack by the head shakes, but I mean, that was a disgustingly large wake right there. If it was a big jack, like I thought it was gonna be like a giant, giant jack. And just not the head shakes that I thought. It is a huge jack, but he did not run the way I thought he was gonna run. Maybe we're just gonna do this instead. I guess I got that drag pretty locked down. Oh my gosh. Oh, there he is. This is it's an interesting thing with big jack. Most of the time they're just big fat runners, and other times they might decide to be like an amberjack and just go straight around your boat and hold you in a circle with your rod bent at a 90-degree angle. Oh, he's not a monster one, but he's not a little one by any means. But I thought he was gonna be about a 25, 30 pounder, more like a 15, 18 pounder. He's hooked by his chinny chin chin. That, my friends, is getting to submarine status. Probably about, I don't know, 15 pounder to 18 pounds. Really, really thick jack. Gosh, he's heavy. Really thick jack. Not the megalodon we're looking for, but I'm happy with them. Head first. Boom. It's a good way to start our day right there. Oh my God, what is happening? Something's happening right now, and my boat's taking on like a ton of water, and so much so that the reason I found out is because it's seeping up through the drain vent in the floorboards, and my life jacket, so those fancy auto deploy ones, and my whole entire seat just exploded upwards because the life jacket just took on water. And it inflated itself. Oh God. Still coming. What's going on? My plug fell out of my boat. Oh God. Oh God. Holy crap. My bilge pump is going. I'm not super far from the ramp. Holy crap. My plug was in my boat. Like I put my plug in my boat when I left, The back of my boat is sinking right now. My bilge pump's going. If you look at the ground, that's all water down there. I don't know what happened. My plug is not in my boat. I put it in before I launched, screwed it tight, flipped it in. It must have just like been old and worn out or something, but my plug is not in my boat right now. Luckily, I'm only a couple hundred yards from the ramp. I think we'll be okay. Just as long as so much water doesn't get in, it submerges my batteries, which I opened my hatch up and it was about halfway covered. Like there's a lot of water in my boat for it to be coming out of the drain right there. I'm so thankful that this didn't happen further away from the boat ramp. I mean, I was literally at my first spot. It's only like 500 yards from the ramp. Dude, this is a nightmare. I'm basically just trying to like keep moving so water hopefully stops sucking in. But if the batteries get fully submerged, it's not good. I don't even know what to do. I have to get my truck out of my truck down to the lift. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Yeah. Oh, my back end's going under. There's a beach right here. Oh my gosh. Bilge pump, go. Okay, I just beached my boat because I literally, it was gonna sink before I could run up to the boat ramp fast enough. I need to clear out my pockets and see if I have a spare plug in the boat somewhere. I think I do. This is my live well plug. What did I just do with that freaking plug? I'm spazzing out right now. Chill, dog, chill. Okay. My plug is in the boat. The water's coming out of somewhere else. My plug is in the boat. My bilge pump just stopped working. So that complicates things. My plug is in the boat. I don't know where the water was coming in from. Maybe the live well, I guess. I'm really close to the boat ramp right now. I legitimately thought my boat was going to sink by the time I got it on the lift. And now the water is so high in the battery box, it's only about an inch from covering the batteries. And my bilge pump won't turn on now because I think the battery might have been fried. Okay, the battery's still on. The bilge pump's trying to run, but nothing's coming out. There's literally like probably like 4,000 gallons of water inside the bilge pump. How is it not getting water? The batteries are completely covered. Just about. Gosh. The only reason I freaking realized it was happening is my life jacket exploded in my seat. The boat can't sink if it's against the beach, but it's also, I can't do anything. The bilge pump's not even pumping water out. But I'm like 100 yards from the ramp right now. But I'm legitimately fearful that my boat is gonna sink by the time I get to the dock. I just gotta go for it. I gotta go for it. gotta winch it the rest of the way. Oh my gosh. Somehow we got it out. Dude, I'm not fooling. I thought she was going down. Like, I thought she was going under for sure. And my boat was so heavy full of water that I was having trouble getting it out of the ramp, and my tires were spinning out. And literally, look at this tire here. When I say there's some water in it, oh, look at the bilge pump. Really doing great things right there. Thanks for that. Look at all that standing water in my boat. That platform is raised up like 1.5 feet off of the bottom of the boat. So it means there's like literally nearly 2 feet of standing water inside the boat right now. So this is the live well pump that I took out and shoved in, that I thought, well, that's the water from the well. And then this will be water from the inside of the boat. I'm not kidding, there's probably over 1,000 gallons of seawater inside my boat right now. Dude, I mean, I would have noticed because the floorboards, but my freaking life jacket, the early alarm on it, I guess. All right, just dumped all my mullet out of the live well. I've had legitimate solid stream coming out of this boat for 5+ minutes now. Still going. And all of this water in the lot is from my boat. It was bone dry. That was literally like a nightmare come to life right there. The tin can just about went down in the middle of the river. Some dude just walked up and he was getting his truck and he's like, dude, that is a lot of water coming out of your boat. And I was like, I almost went down. He's like, by the amount that's coming out, it looks like it. Tattletale. Been about 15 minutes. Water's still coming out, but it finally just slowed down. We got really lucky, man. We're gonna have to head home and diagnose the situation. We caught a giant and then we started sinking. I've driven home. My boat's still leaking water. We were going down, dude. I was about to swim home. Let's figure out what's wrong. I think I know what it is, but we'll see. Okay, so what I thought had happened was that my plug had somehow fallen out of my boat. It was never a question whether I put it in or not, because I vividly remember putting it in before going out, but I thought maybe it had fallen out. And now what I'm thinking actually happened is that there's a crack somewhere in my live well pump, and water was flowing out of it. But what was weird is I was getting such good circulation in my live well itself that I would have never thought that's what was happening. That's just my assumption. I haven't even cracked it open and looked at it. And I don't know if I handled that as best as I could. The boat didn't sink, so I'm just gonna say I handled it well, because we were going down if we didn't act pretty fast on that. Yeah, man, that is like your worst freaking nightmare come true when you're fishing in a boat out in the water. I'm just so blessed that I was only 500+ yards from the boat ramp at the moment. Otherwise, I mean, I think we would have gone down, honestly, because the bilge pump, I'm not sure it got blocked or clogged. It was just like barely spitting out water, and it wasn't keeping up with it. And now, I don't know a ton about wiring and the electrical components that go in a boat. All I know is that I have a metal tub full of water and two 12-volt batteries submerged completely in water. I was not sticking my hand in there to try to fiddle around with the live well pump or the bilge pump, and my only option was just to get out as fast as I could. If I could have messed with the pumps, I think we could have figured it out, but I just was not gonna risk that. My assistant is helping me figure out what's going on with the boat. Right, bud?
So unfortunately, I don't know what the problem is. I've checked the pumps, I've checked the live well, that there's not like a crack in the live well and water's dumping out of it. The plug seems fine. I don't really know, and I'm just gonna have to drop the boat back in the water again and do some testing on site at a boat ramp. So I guess we'll just end this video here, and in the next one I'll probably be working on my boat, trying to see if I can get things situated. What a bummer, because I think we were about to go on a tear today. Caught a big jack within literally 5 minutes of fishing, had a well full of mullet, and the boat was going down. Well, that's it for me, I suppose. You can support the channel on Patreon. There'll be a link down below. You get early access to all the videos, and it helps keep the channel sponsor free, because we're being sponsor free now. I appreciate you guys. Until next one, peace.